We use this on doing steps, any spots. So if we have a client calls and say that their pet got sick, they don't want their whole carpets cleaned, but they want their spot taken care of and cleaned up as soon as possible. Or you spilled coffee or anything like that. So we would come in with this machine, much more smaller and compact than some of our other machines that we're using. The bottom base is where the clean water goes. As you can see where you got the high pressure outlet there. And you just dump clean water in there. And it doesn't have to be warm water. There's much debate about using warm, cold, but all of the chemicals and cleaners that we end up using are all compatible with warm water or cold water, both. This is a little latch that latches the back together. Get the hose. Hoses hook up, high pressure. Again, always release pressure before you hook up or take apart. Pushes in there. This is the vacuum hose that goes into the top. Plugs into a regular outlet. There are two switches for this one back here. One vacuum and one pump for the water. You turn them both, when we use it, we turn them both on at the same time.
Perfect.
We have a spot here that we have no idea what it is. So I would start with the general use spotter.
What bag is this?
This is our spotting bag, ProChem spotting bag.
Okay.
And this is our spotting tool, as opposed to using a brush, whereas brush fibers can actually attract dirt and get dirty in time, and actually rough up and spur up the carpet. We've gone with this method here with this. We do keep this in here because there are certain applications where you would use it on a very aggressive spot on a very low pile carpet.
Okay.
There's no method or madness. You wet the whole spot. Liberally apply it. You don't have to mix these or anything. They come ready to use. And then you take where you're going to scrub it for the initial time. And then what you do is you wait your 5 minutes, and then you're going to actually treat it again. And this time what you end up doing is you treat farther out. So you're taking care of anything that you would be pushing out farther. You're taking care of it before it has a chance to set. So we can fast forward. So then you're going to kind of go out farther than what the actual spot is. And you're going to re-scrub.
Do we charge separate for this service, or we just show up with a spotter and we do it as needed?
As we estimate and go out, we look at to see how many spots there are. If there are numerous pet stains everywhere, numerous spots, the price will go up accordingly. If there's one or two spots, it's in the price. We're not going to charge any extra for one or two spots. But once we get up to the 5, 10, 15, 20 spots in certain areas, we will start increasing the price. And again, with this, as with all other cleaners that we use, you do not want it to dry. The thing about this spotter is you have a clear viewfinder. A lot of times you can keep going over the spot, and as long as you're going over the spot and you see dirt coming out, you keep going over it. So we're going to start removing this spot. You turn on both buttons on the back, the pump and the vacuum. And you start pretty much a parallel spot to the carpet where it's sucked in, and you start 3 to 6 inches away from where you spot it. You start extracting. Yes. And then you pull this trigger, which shoots the water down to the floor. And as you come through, you stop here, but keep sucking, so you suck up the water. And then you come back through, and same principle as any other. You're kind of going back and forth over the top of it. And you see the extra water that you're picking up. Pressure on the top. And then I'm just gonna kind of go.
This is for an aggressive stain.
And you can see, and you can hit a bunch of different angles. And then I'll stop pulling the trigger and I'll keep going around over to dry as much as I can.
You might have to